Good morning, everyone. Wayne Bolden here at the Speed King channel, wishing each and every one of you a healthy 2025 and a prosperous one as well. Well, we're 2 days into the new year, and I think the first things in order is to send our condolences and respect and just our sorrow to the folks that were impacted out there in New Orleans with that tragedy out there. I just don't get it, but we'll send our prayers out to those folks that were impacted for sure. So we're going to start off the year. We're going to go right to the Jerome Stakes up there at Aqueduct on Saturday, the 4th of January. 150,000. Of course, it's a Derby prep race going one flat mile for sure. You have a full field of 8 colts. A lot of underachievers in here for sure. I do want to say the Philadelphia Eagles, I'm going to segue out, by not, having Saquon run, play the game is just beyond me. But I hope they lose in the playoffs, the Eagles. I mean, that's just football players play football, right? That's what they should be doing, right? We pay you, play. If you're not injured, period. But anyway, back to the Jerome Stakes, right? Well, a field of 8 3-year-olds. They're all 3-year-olds. Everybody's Derby dreaming. Of course, there's Derby points involved here. 10 points, 5 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 to the first 5 finishers. And this field is a little suspect, to be quite honest with you. There's only 2 horses in here that has run in stake races, and only one of them, which is going to be our top pick, the number 7, Studley Do Right, the old Maryland bred, right, has run in, I believe, 5 or 6 stake races. 3 of them are graded. Won the Tremont Stakes for sure, and is the highest money earner in the field. So, and is 7-2 on the morning line, trained by John Robb, who's a pretty decent trainer. And you got the X-Man, Mr. Perez, in the yards. I thought maybe we would have a different jock in the yards, but that's fine. I get it. He's staying with the boy that got him there. Well, Studley Do Right is by Nyquist, the Derby winning Nyquist, who was trained by Doug O'Neill, by the way. This horse has 3 wins from 7 starts, 2 seconds for sure, and has earned over $279,000. So the top money earner in here, and I think he should get top biller. Now, if he doesn't beat this bunch, unless he starts to improve later in the next couple months, then I don't know a softer group that he can beat. Okay, so Studley Do Right, the number 7 horse at 7-2, should absolutely win this race. I mean, he ran across Aqueduct in the Remsen Stakes on December 7th and ran 4th that day, but 2 races back in the Nashua Stakes, an overnight listed race that he won, he ran his top and his best race on November 2nd. So to me, he has a race to run back to. He's not coming in on his top race. And Studley Do Right at 7-2, man, by a well-bred, by Nyquist, should beat this field for sure. So our top pick in the Jerome is the number 7. 7-2. Our second pick, our second and third pick, I mean, Richard Detro Jr. has 2 horses in here. McAfee, the number 8 horse, who's 3-1 on the morning line. I'm not a big Richard Detro guy, right? Okay, Richard Detro Jr. And McAfee, though, by Cloud Computing, is very light on experience with 2 starts, 1 first and 1 second, and come out of a starter allowance race. So we're going to put the 8 horse as our second pick. And the other Richard Detro horse is Icon, I believe. Icon. By preservation is, again, lightly raced with only 3 starts, 1 win and 1 second. Obviously, it's a maiden race. But these horses could jump up. Manny Frankel's in the arms on the number 3 horse at 10-1. So you definitely want to use the 3 horse underneath Icon for some value. But again, light on experience, which really should give our top pick, the pick of the litter here. The 7 should beat these horses. So our third pick here is the number 3 horse. Then we're going to round out with the number 2 horse, Cyclone State. Well, Cyclone State is an Iowa bred. And what's shocking about Cyclone State, which is the number 6 horse, he's the favorite in the race. And I don't understand why. I know the horse has been running here in New York at Saratoga back then, but it took him 5 times to break his maiden. He finally figured it out. But he did come right back and win the optional claiming race on December 6th, right? Trained by Rivera, trained by Chad Summers, the Connection Gold Square farm or owners won the Jerome last year with the Please horse in here. So they do have some experience here. The horse is by McKenzie, but the horse is an Iowa bred, so that always sticks in my mind. So I got the favorite in here, the number 3 horse, Cyclone State, the Iowa bred, as our 4th pick. I think this horse is being, the morning line is just too generous on this horse for my taking, right? So there it is. This year, Jerome, we think it's all about Studley Do Right. 7-2 is a square price, but the horse with all the experience already have 2 Derby points to his credit. Should beat these. So for us, 7, 8, 6, 3, 7, 8, 3, 6, just like that. You can go ahead and box it up. I'm just going to stand with the number 7 horse, Studley Do Right, to handle his business. Got the experience, got something to run back, stakes winner, already have Derby points. Hello. If it ain't him, I really don't know who's going to win the Jerome. This is going to be a good race for Studley Do Right to get 10 points towards the Kentucky Derby for sure. Stay classy, y'all, and all that you do. Once again, our prayers go out to those folks out there in New Orleans for sure. And what a tragedy. Stay classy, y'all. Talk to you real soon. Tip sheets are available. Email me at speedgame24@yahoo.com. Happy New Year, y'all.